Good day guys, this is Practiphile and today I'm gonna give my final thoughts on the new unit from Chimera. It's the Plutus Beast. This is a 1 bone conduction driver, 1 BA, and 1 SPD, or that square planar thing. Yeah, it took me a while to kind of like review this because I really have a lot of, stuff to review. But anyhow, I just gave a listen to these right before I'm filming this. Yeah, let's just move on to how it graphs. It graphs like this. So I'm gonna be scoring this and then talking about like each frequency. Yeah, let's start off with the tonality. So the tonality on these is actually, how do I say it? I wouldn't call it bass heavy, but I'd say this is like warm U-shaped. Not even warm U-shaped because I don't see enough elevation in treble. So it's just like a warm sounding set. You might not see it in the graphs, but it actually is warmer than it looks, maybe because of the bone conduction driver. So for the tonality, I think I'm giving it a 2. It doesn't really fit my preferences, but I kind of like get or understand how other people would like this because they don't really have peaks into treble and it's a warm sounding set, like everything sounds natural and engaging, and if you want to chill, then if you like bass, especially if you like bass, then this is gonna be great for you. So that's my score for tonality. Now for the bass, I'm giving it 2.5. The bone conduction driver definitely is working there. It has a strange sound when you tap it, like it sounds like hollow or something. I don't know if it's the bone conduction drivers vibrating, but yeah, you get that sense that the unit is actually vibrating, which yeah, it's a good experience, especially if you haven't tried any bone conduction drivers, but it's not the best. It's not the best feeling. Like sometimes I feel like I'm getting like a fake rumble effect or something like that. I can't explain it. It's not that it's bad, but it's just like, it's kind of like hollow and it's giving some depth in its bass and sometimes like a little bit of space around vocals, but I've heard better things. Yeah, but it's a good experience though. It's not that it's bad. I just thought that it's not really that mind-blowing bass. So, but anyhow, I'm giving it 2.5 for the bass. For the mids though, yeah, mids are fine. They sound natural, but there are better options in this set, especially for my preferences. I would have liked that the vocals would have some openness to them. Sometimes guitars can sound a little bit shouty, if that's a term, peaky, because there's a peak at 2.5K and another at I think 4 or 5. It's noticeable for me that I have to lower down the volume a little bit. It's not really annoying in a way, but sometimes you just feel that it's a bit too much. It feels like vocals and guitars are reaching their limit, if you get what I mean. So yeah, just average for the mids. Treble, yeah, I think treble would also be just average. They're fine. Maybe it's safe to say that it's dark sounding. Not really dark that you can't hear treble. It's just that it lacks that last bit of I tried using like open bore tips like the JVC Spiral That's Plus, and I can hear the treble opening, but it also introduces that peaks in 2.5 and 5K, so it's a double-edged sword there. Probably for people who want their treble crisp and sparkly, maybe it's not really for you. On the other hand, since it doesn't have any peaks into treble, no elevation past 10K, then it's gonna be smooth sounding for people who want a relaxed treble presentation. So it's like a win-lose situation here. Technicalities, I'm gonna give it 2.5. It's not about resolution, but it's all about the experience that you get from the bone conduction drivers. It's really different. Like you notice that it's different from other sets just because of that bone conduction thing. It gives that extra dimension to layering and imaging and depth in stage, so you feel like vocals are at the center surrounded by instruments, which is nice at this price point. This is priced at 89 bucks. Yeah, I think that's about the Plutus Beast. All in all, it's 11, so that 11 is like B in my ranking. So it's not bad as long as the tonality matches your preference. I did score other sets higher than this in its price range, like the Simgots and the Hexa and the DZ4. Man, I gave that an S+, because it matches my preferences really well. Not to say that the Plutus Beast is bad. If you want to experience bone conduction on a budget, then maybe this is for you. But then again, audition, okay? So what are the things that I like about this set? So the things that I like would be, oh, it's here. I wrote it down because sometimes I forget things. So I like the nice bass experience that it has. It's definitely like if you get the chance to audition these, then probably they're worth a try before buying them. Another thing is that there's no treble peaks, and as I mentioned, there's nice vocal depth and space in it, maybe because of that bone conduction thing. And the things that I don't like about the Plutus Beast is, as I mentioned, the bass can sometimes sound artificially rumbly. I don't know if it's because of the plastic shell that it's making some, I don't know, like strange resonance. But it felt like, I don't know, like it's not natural for me. I mean, it sounds good, but yeah, not enough to convince me to give it like a perfect 3 on the bass. And again, I don't like the shout at 2K, and the treble can sometimes be dark sounding depending on the ear tips. So yeah, so for comparisons, what can I compare though? I don't know, like I haven't heard a lot of IMs, like warm sounding IMs around like a sub 100. I know, I can't remember, so probably I just didn't score that well though. But in comparison to the older brother, the Phoenix Skull, I like that better. I mean, it graphs very bad, but I don't know, like for some reason the resolution in that one is pretty good. It has some strange staging, but I can take it. Yeah, man, like I don't know, like I haven't heard of the legato, but yeah, what can I say? Like, you buy this if you really want to try the like some cheap bone conduction experience, and if you're into warm sounding sets, then maybe this is good for you. It's interesting to note though that since this is cheaper, the accessories might not be on par with their older brother, the Phoenix Skull. It has a similar design though, like look at that, look at the shells. It's good looking, it's it's B. It's not bad. It's not an A though, but B is like average, you know, in my ranking. So, you know, if you like the experience, if you have the cash, then go for it. I think that's it for my impression of the Plutus Beast. So thank you so much for watching, guys. Like my video, subscribe if you want, and have a nice day. Bye.